Hello and welcome back again to Montana John's Outdoor Adventures. Well, today we're going to do some trapping for some wolves. So my friend Levi is here with me and he's doing some wolf sets. So we're going to show you how to do some wolf sets for wolves. And we're out here in Montana doing this, and I just wanted to show you a pretty cool video. I figured why not put this on my Montana John's Outdoor Adventures. So remember to like this video, subscribe, and click that bell for notifications. All right, I'm going to take the camera back from Levi here, and we're going to show you how to do a wolf set here. So what kind of trap do we have here, Levi?
I'm using a Sleepy Creek 4.5 double long spring.
So a Sleepy Creek 4.5 double long spring?
Yeah.
All right. You have enough chain to get around that tree, you think?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I got 10 feet of chain on each one.
So what he's going to do, he's going to dig a little, not hole, but dig the ground out a little bit so he could set the trap in it. And after he sets a trap in it, either we're going to cover it with dirt or snow. I'm not sure. What are you going to do?
We'll see. Might cover it a little bit with some dirt, but not a ton, and then may go out and sprinkle this little snow so it looks like everything else. Or I might leave it like this and make the more eye appeal to make it look like something dug here. Buried food, maybe.
All right. We got some beaver meat, so we're going to use some beaver meat. We're going to take that out of there.
I have to if I can. Well, you know what? That might be. I think that's deep enough. We'll see.
Oh yeah, that looks plenty deep.
That should be alright. We'll probably leave that there, kind of help with the bedding.
It's good to have your tools colored in orange so when you put them down in the snow, you don't forget them. They jump out at you.
Right.
It's a pretty cool tool he has here. This is a tool that compresses the springs on the wolf trap. So you compress this spring here. You have to do it on both sides. And after you compress that spring down, you put a lock on it. There you go. There's a lock on that spring right there. You can see it. And it holds that spring down. So he's going to crush that spring down. He just set the dog. He put the dog over the top of that trap right there. Now that trap is ready to roll.
Yep.
Now here's where you don't want to put your finger.
Right.
Because now there's nothing holding that trap except the dog.
Yeah, right in the middle. That'd be a bad spot.
He's going to set that with his thumb. He's going to push down on the pan. And here in Montana, you have to have the pan tension set at 10 pounds. This way, if your dog comes running by here and steps on this, it will not fire. There were a bunch of wolf tracks right out here in this fresh clear cut, so we are, oh, you don't put one of those down first?
Yeah, put it underneath so it don't freeze to the ground.
Right.
About.
So we take some wax paper and you put it under the trap. He was just molding a little molding the trap in the ground first, seeing how it fits. There you go. And his dog that's running around right here, she could step right on this and it will not go off. She's not heavy enough for it. I think Idaho has what, 8 pounds?
Yeah, I believe so, 8, something like that.
How many swivels do you have on this? 3?
I got one on the base plate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep,
4 swivels on this. How many foot of chain? 8?
10.
Oh, 10 foot of chain, that's right. And we stuck this up in the right above the tree line here, so when the wolves come walking along this tree line, what he did is he threw it out in the snow so it kind of buries itself. That way the wolves don't. There you go.
Yeah, we'll cover up that.
We'll cover it up some more with some snow. We'll put snow over that chain so you can't see it. So now he's going to put another piece of wax paper. Do you put any of that poly underneath that pan?
No, if there's wax paper, you don't need to.
Okay.
So
I wonder how the old timers did it back in the 1800s. You know, they probably had little screens or things, and
something.
we have this modern technology with the wrinkle it up, huh?
Yeah, some. It doesn't matter if you do or don't. It just depends how if I put it under there, and it looks like it's gonna try and flop up. I don't want it to accidentally flop up when we're sticking, snow.
Right.
Throwing snow or dirt on it, so that way it'll. If it's crumpled up, it doesn't have that lift anything to it.
Right.
So it don't matter. It's just if it looks like it's gonna lift on me.
There were a bunch of wolves howling here the other night. It's funny you can hear that train in the background, huh? Going through here. Can you put a whole piece of wax paper over the whole trap or no?
You could.
And then put snow on top?
What's that?
And then put snow on top if you want
Yeah,
to?
you
or
could.
no?
Some people do.
Yeah.
Like I got that coyote set I set a couple days ago, just down here a little bit.
Yeah.
I put wax paper over the whole thing.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because it was dark and I couldn't tell, what was what. I didn't want to accidentally, put something in the trap like, that I didn't want to. So I put wax paper over it, and I put wax, and then I shoved the dirt on the springs and on the edge of the jaws and made sure it was tight, and then I just shoved it over nice and smooth over the trap.
Right.
And just smoothed it out, and I just kept checking where my trap was so I didn't accidentally set it off. So sucky thing about digging in this stuff is you run out of dirt too soon.
Right. You just pile snow on top of it if you want, or no?
I could. I might. I just don't want to get anything in between the jaws that's like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll probably break when it gets caught, but you don't want to risk it snapping when it goes off, that it leaves enough gap for him to squeeze out, because then you're SOL.
That springy a little bit or no?
A little. It might be that.
The ground is kind of like.
Well, there's also that root I left,
Oh.
thinking it might help with the bedding, but I think it's actually screwing me over. I hope not. But you don't want it this springy, because if they step on it and feel it move, they're gonna dig it up before they step on it, and then you're gonna end up having the trap flipped over and nothing in it because he dug you out. So I'm gonna dig that root out, I think. That there. yank that
Or
root
move
out.
it over to the side.
What's that?
Can you move it over to the side even, or no?
Right there. Put that there. But yeah, I think it's that root.
Can you move it off to where your pan is, or not really?
What's that?
Can you dig to the right, to your right more?
I'm gonna take this one out here. This is what's making it rock.
Okay.
So, and it's at about the right depth I want it.
Okay.
It's just that I thought that root would help with bedding, but it's actually being a pain.
Make it, yeah, look at that.
You know,
It's like a
pain, so-
rubber band.
And if I can't get this out, then I'll just
Move it to the right.
I'll probably just dig this out more
Yeah.
and have my spring go over that, and you don't have to worry too much about it.
Sure. Oh, there you go. It's a tough root, huh?
Yeah, it is.
There you go. Almost. It's amazing how tough they are, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
Actually, it's down deep enough now, huh?
Yeah, right.
Is it still going to be springy if you put it on top of it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Just gotta chop it more right here.
It's like driving it in, huh?
Yeah, you know what? That works
That's
too.
what I was saying. That might be,
That works too.
that's pretty good
And then just dig this out a little more.
for your spring.
Yeah, for the springs there. Might have to whack that one out.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem as springy now, does it?
Yeah, it feels a little more solid.
Oh, yeah. A little too deep, or
Yeah, the center I got a little deep.
when you...
That's what's good about keeping this.
Oh, yeah.
You just put it back in. But if it's underneath the trap, it ain't gonna do. It won't hurt you. Or shouldn't. There, that's a little.
That won't rock as much, huh?
Yeah, it don't. I try not to make the slots where the springs go.
Yeah.
I try not to make them as wide, because the tighter fit, the better on the trap. Because because you don't want to dig too big of a hole, because then you have all that much area to cover. So I dug these accidentally by a little wide, but not super wide. So that should work.
You just put a piece down on the bottom now, huh?
Yeah. Trying to keep track. Don't have any nose drip going there. This set's blown.
There you go.
There. And I'll just dump all that back on. There. There.
So you can just get some snow out there and fill that in if you wanted to, or
I
no?
could.
I didn't know, though. Well, you wanted to be looking like something was digging here?
Yeah, a little bit. Because I'll put a dirt hole about right where that was, about right here, and toss the meat and such in there.
And a coyote will come along and eat it up.
What's that?
A coyote will come along and eat it up, not before the wolf, right?
Hopefully I can get it deep enough in a hole it won't.
Right.
You just have to worry about mice and stuff digging up.
Right.
So that's another thing that kind of sucks digging this stuff. It's mostly, needles and stuff.
Right.
and you can't really get much back from the needles.
Right.
Dig up. It kind of sucks.
The timber's really heavy in here.
Yeah.
Real thick.
Yeah, I didn't know how much it was with those needles and stuff. I might move this set now, but we'll see. The bummer is if this gets warm, it's going to melt this.
Right. You don't want to sift the snow.
No. It could freeze harder than what it is, so. Because, like, my pan should be about right there.
Right there.
Yeah, that's where my pan is.
That's pretty cool. It blends in really nice. You don't even know that's under there.
Yeah, just about.
You gonna put a stick so you know where it's at?
Alright. Yeah, I know that pan's about right there.
Right.
So.
You gonna stick the beaver meat in there?
Yeah, it should. Just making sure I can get it out too. Sucky thing is when you got wet gloves.
There you go. Just don't step right there.
Yep. Exactly right.
It's amazing how that thing just... Summertime it wouldn't be like that.
No, summertime I'd have this out already.
Yeah.
I should have been smart and brought my other pounder because the handle's on it.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yep.
This one doesn't have a handle on it to pull back out. The other one does. Here, it's about out now, huh?
And I got slit gloves. Don't want to pull and fall on my face.
Or step in the trap.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have enough time to get them out. Actually, I don't think that would even hurt your boot, would it?
No.
You could put your foot right in that, actually.
I could actually, because my foot's bigger than that, I'd be
Yeah.
pull out.
You'd be able to... If you stepped on that trap right now and set it off, you would not... You'd pull your boot right out of it.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of guys check them to see if they're froze. They'll step on them with their foot and they'll snap.
Right.
And they pull their boot out of it and the trap's still there.
Right. I can't believe you didn't get that out yet.
I know.
It's a deep enough dirt hole, though, isn't it?
Yep.
You got to be damn near close to getting it out of there now.
Might get my other gloves on. That's not all wet.
That's a nice dirt hole, though.
Yeah. That's what I was intending to do. I need to get an auger for my battery drill.
Oh, that'd be a good idea, huh?
Yeah. And then you can auger a hole a lot faster than this. I'd be done already. Man.
Probably put into the root of the tree. There you go. You got to have that thing almost out now.
Yeah.
That's got to
Unless
come
I'm
out.
bending it. Man. I think I felt some resistance and then it went through.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I didn't like
Go through the root.
get in a root.
I'm gonna step on it, or will I bend it?
I don't think I bend it.
There you go.
There we go.
Holy shit! That thing was in there.
Yeah.
You did bend it a little bit, huh?
Yeah, slightly.
That's all right.
Oh yeah, this will drive stakes. Stakes in, that's what that's for anyways.
So we're gonna hope that a wolf will come right by this fresh clear cut here. I'll show you what it looks like. They did a fresh clear cut here, and there's elk tracks right here actually. We actually walked in on elk tracks. There's some elk tracks in the snow right here. So we're hoping that they come right along this tree line like this. Walk right along through here and smell this bait. Smell the wolf piss. Put the wolf urine out, coyote urine.
Yeah, I forgot my wolf urine at home. It'll be coyote urine. It all works. I believe I heard someone say that they've caught more wolves than these with coyote urine anyways.
Oh, really?
I think. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on anything.
It is a nice day to be out here in Montana. We are so blessed to be lucky to be able to do this, and I'm glad they let us do this here.
Right.
A lot of states, they stop this.
Yeah, California.
California, yeah. A lot of states you can't do this, and it's too bad because they take people's rights away. We have a major wolf problem here in Montana.
Make it look like something was digging around.
Right? You never touch your bait with your gloves that you put your traps in, because then the wolves or the coyotes, they'll dig your trap up.
Yep. And I got tired of my gloves smell like rotten beaver meat, so I got gloves to do that.
So we got some beaver meat here. Well, that stuff is smelling pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody want a bite?
The dog would.
I know, the dog will eat
Dog
this
would be
right
all
up.
over that.
She's going to see this, and that's not for you, Gabs.
No, I mean she'd be able to steal it with ease, but I don't want her to.
So we shoved that beaver meat in there. We don't want to step right here because that's where the trap is.
Yep.
Well, you measured it with your...
I need it back in there.
Get your other gloves back on. We gonna put here?
I'm gonna toss some. Well, it's not in here.
You have to cover that chain or no?
I will a little bit. I'll kind of pound it in. I still gotta put the quick link on it,
Oh.
or else he'll just walk away with the trap.
Oh.
I think it's right here. It's one of these.
What, the quick link?
No, the.
Oh.
Gonna put some beaver caster in there.
Oh, you got... Did you buy that or did you get it from your beaver?
This is the stuff I bought.
Oh, okay.
So just to get their attention.
Right.
This stinks. And it's not as bad as that. They'll probably smell that meat first. So this will kind of just sweeten the deal. They'll be kind of like, what in the hell is that stinky thing?
Right.
They're like, let's eat it.
This your coyote urine?
Yep. I'll
Where do you
spray
put
this
that?
in a minute.
Oh, you
I'm
put
gonna
a stick
spray
or
it.
something?
Huh?
You put a stick up or anything or no?
No, this isn't a squirt bottle. You just spray it,
Yeah?
and I'm just gonna squirt it, kind of like up here, look like a coyote, pissed right there.
Yeah?
And I'll throw my quick link on it so I don't end up touching it. And I'm not gonna spray a lot. If you spray too much, then they get too suspicious. Hopefully they don't.
Listen to that.
Hopefully they don't get too damn suspicious with me walking around here.
I know, right? Well, only we can do is try, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think they'll pull that tree out.
No. And I'm not gonna make it too tight, so hopefully they don't. I mean, it would take forever for them to ring it.
Right.
The ring through it.
Oh, yeah.
So I just don't want to damage a good tree anyways.
Right.
If you damage a tree, then loss. Get my gloves here.
Dog won't even sit down. She's like, it's too cold in my butt.
She's a wuss.
She knows better. She doesn't come over here.
No.
She stepped in these before.
Well, not wolf, but yeah, our coyotes
Coyote.
that we set last week,
Yeah.
last weekend.
She steps in the coyote trap and one of our sets, and she just sits there, waits for you to come take it off. She doesn't make a noise. She won't even scream, yelp, or anything.
No. People who think these are painful and mutilating. This would be, but that's why there's a pound tension. So you don't end up catching her or a fox or something small that will damage it. That's why these traps are made for bigger critters. In some states, you could use these for mountain lion if you wanted. You know,
Really?
I'd catch a mountain lion, and if I accidentally catch one, you know, all I do is just call Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, tell them, and they'll come let it out. I won't let it out. They can.
Right.
They get paid money to do that. I don't. And I'm just tightening these on.
That doesn't have to be that tight, huh?
Well, I want to make sure that
It's
in case
here.
anyone comes up here for
Oh,
who
you
knows
can't
what
take it?
reason,
Yeah.
and they see it, they don't try and steal it, because if they can't get that off with their bare hands, they can't
That's
take
true.
the trap anyway. So
That's true.
and then hopefully they don't like have a truck full of tools. They just cut my chain, because that trap alone, trap, chain, swivels, plus all the welding I did, that's like a $65 trap. So.
Coyote urine.
Yep, coyote urine. Forgot my wolf urine, but oh well. And then I was dumb when we were hunting earlier this year. I didn't twice. We went past that wolf scat on that road we were hunting.
Oh,
I didn't grab that. Kind of sucks.
we should have grabbed that one up there, huh?
What's that?
We should have grabbed that one up on the bend up there, huh?
Yeah, I meant to. I just kept forgetting to bring a stupid Ziploc bag.
You take the old wolf scat and you put it out here.
Yeah, I could have dropped a piece of wolf scat. Wouldn't even have to worry about urine. Just drop some wolf dump
Ooh.
that they don't know, and they'd have been like, "Who's here?" You know?
Right. Cover up the chain so nothing sees the chain.
Yeah, best I can. I don't think I can dig in it too deep. That's why I kind of tossed that stick there.
Right.
Hopefully I'll get their attention. Their attention should stay on the bait and the urine, not the...
So this is how you do a wolf trap.
Hopefully.
So if one comes along here and
That's why we brought the dog too. That way they'll smell her. And
Yeah.
They'll hopefully be curious.
they'll be curious about
she's
her,
doing.
what she's doing here, yeah.
Let's kind of make it look.
Well, that's it right there. I want to thank you for watching this video. Remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and click that bell for notifications. And check out my website, mtjoa.com. So, and if you want to come out here to Montana and shoot guns, that's what Montana Johns is all about. Shooting guns, AR-15s in a 9mm. So it's an AR-15 platform in 9mm. So I supply everything, all the ammo, the guns, the transportation, the eye protection, ear protection, drinks, pictures, t-shirts, and I have group rates. And also, what else? We look for Bigfoot out here. Check out my Bigfoot video. And what else? We can go look for some deer, elk, moose, whatever we see out here. You never know. Maybe wolves will come across and you can get a picture of them. I take you to see really cool canyons and waterfalls, all kinds of things. So look me up and call me anytime you want. Thanks for watching the video, and God bless America.